We called and called her, and finally at 3 a.m. we got in my car to drive around to look for her. Well, we found her, but we found her unalived, laying unclothed in a bush. He could barely get his words out at this point. He was choking on his tears so much, and I even teared up too seeing his pain. I stood up and offered him a hug. He accepted it, and while hugging me, he said something that made it all make sense. The thing is, the reason my wife keeps looking at you is because you look just like Isabelsa. You both have that quirky dress style we used to say was just a phase. You have the same color eyes, the same facial features too. You remind us of her so much. He pulled away from the hug and took out his wallet. He then showed me a picture of him, his wife, and Isabella wearing matching Christmas pajamas. She looked around my age in the photo, and the resemblance was uncanny. We literally could have been twins. I remember crying myself when I saw it, and after I wiped my tears, the man asked me for a favor. He told me that every time his wife sees me, she wants to talk to me, just to feel like her daughter is alive. He asked me if after they finished their meal, his wife could come up to me for a small mother-daughter chat. You don't even have to tell her what you're actually doing in life. Please just talk to her. Make something up. I told him I'd be glad to do that, and he went back to his table after one more hug. And indeed, after their meal, the woman came up to me. We had a 5-minute conversation about how I was doing in life. I told her I was a director at a fashion firm now, and she just smiled. I always knew my baby girl was so smart. I always said you'd achieve great things, Izzy sweetie. When she stood up and walked off, she hugged me and told me to keep pushing, because no matter how hard it gets, she knew her Izzy was too strong of a soul to let life beat her. Those words stick with me to this day.